Let me show you my method of leveling up fast in Phasmophobia that caused me to go from prestige level 4 all the way to prestige level 7 in just a span of a few weeks. If you're familiar with the Camp Woodwind strat, this is not going to be that. I have a different method that I prefer using. It's very similar, but let's go over some of the key differences here. Now, for a disclaimer going in, this is going to rely on you knowing ghost footstep speeds during hunts and also being able to observe the ghost to look for a Jinn, Obake, Oni, or Phantom. If you do struggle with those type of things, I will leave a cool little cheat sheet in the description that is very useful when you're trying to learn ghost abilities and traits. But if you are newer to the game, I recommend playing on professional or nightmare to level up faster if that's the method you want to go. So here is the difficulty that I use. Starting sanity is at 0, sanity pill restoration 0, sanity drain 200, sprinting off, player speed 100, flashlights off. For the ghost, its speed is going to be 100, roaming high, changing favorite room high, interaction amount low, event frequency low, friendly ghost off, 0 grace period, high hunt duration, and no evidence. And then for the contract, setup time is going to be 0. Now for weather, you can choose windy or heavy rain, depending. That's where I get the 12.22 or 12.25. Sometimes I'll mix it up. Door starting open high. I play with no hiding spaces, no sanity monitor, no activity monitor. And one of the biggest differences between this and Camp Woodwind is I start with the fuse box on. That's going to allow me to test for a Jinn. This will be done on Tangles, so let's get into it. You can do kind of however you want with this. Let me show you my way. So I'm going to start out with the crucifix, salt, motion sensor. Crucifix is there to prevent the ghost from hunting right on top of us as we go in. We're going to place the salt down to check for a wraith, and then I'm going to place the motion sensor down to test for a Raiju. Now, as we go back to the truck, I'm going to double check these objectives and see if there's anything else I can take in. These are actually good. It means we can probably likely get all 3 objectives, EMF reader, so I will take that in and then take a smudge stick and the lighter. And hopefully we can get an EMF reading. I like to place the EMF reader here, take the crucifix, and then I'm going to go into this room, turn on this light, and this is a good hiding spot. Even with no hiding spots, the ghost will not find you here. So now listening to that, we can dictate where the ghost is. We're going to bring it here to test for a yokai. Looking like it's going to be a yokai. Yeah, because that ghost did not come in here. So now there's a couple options that we can do with that. Okay. Thank you for that, ghost. I should have given us the EMF reading, right? Yes. Okay, well, it did go through that. I was about to say, we can try to bring the ghost to us that time, but I think what we got to do now is just with the incense. So I'm going to go back and grab the crucifix. Now, again, we could have left immediately right after that first hunt, because we knew what the ghost was. Instead, I'm just going to bring this, so that way we can smudge it, go to our hiding spot again. We don't have sprint, so it is kind of spooky, but we're safe right here. Ghost is not going to do anything. And with that, we have all 3 objectives, and we know that the ghost is a yokai because it did not come to us when we activated our radio. So the first thing we were listening for was for the footstep speed. It was normal, so then I like to check for a yokai right away, and then since it did not come towards us, I knew it was a yokai, and you will see that this is going to be a pretty good payday. We also got a couple daily objectives because this was my first game of the day. Just with doing that, we get the couple of objectives, $4,500, 4,500 experience. Yeah, we got level 26, and we check. We were only in there for 3 minutes, and we got 4,500 experience. So now we're going to do that same setup, and this time we're going to listen to the ghost based on the footstep speed. Let's see if you can guess this one. Hopefully you did get that one. You couldn't hear it for a long time, but you should have been able to hear it long enough to know it was a rev. Great footstep to get, because you know. And even here, as you see, we didn't get any of the objectives, but we still got 2,444 experience for only being in the house for just under 3 minutes. That's like the minimum amount that you can get doing this if you have the same multiplier that I do. Let's listen to this footstep speed, and this one is going to be a little bit more difficult. So hopefully you got that that was the slow twin. If not a big deal. It's all about learning. This one I did with the 12.25 times multiplier. It just meant we had heavy rain instead of the windy weather. Now let's run through some more full games from start to finish so you can see what it's all like together again. So again, this is still very similar to the Camp Woodwind method. And if you had like a firelight objective or something else that you wanted to set in there too, like you absolutely could. There's nothing wrong with stopping it. So again, we're setting the crucifix in hopes that the ghost, just in case the ghost hunts right away, it's not going to be on top of us, and we do have some time to get away, but sometimes you're just going to be screwed doing this, you know? But it's all about the time it takes to get the ghost. We can come back, and let's see if we can get one where the ghost doesn't turn off the breaker, and we actually can see something. So, again, that's a great hiding spot in there. The ghost cannot find you there, like, almost ever. I don't know why. It sounds like it's in the front room, maybe? You just have to be careful of the ghost eventing, but that's why I bring a crucifix in here too, so if the ghost does event on us, we do have a chance to just cleanse, or prevent it. Just like that. Get out of here, ghost. We don't want you here. Get out. Get out. Hopefully the ghost is still not in here at this point. Is this going to be the twins again? That was kind of scary. No, I think that's going to be a Moroi. I think we're safe. So there you see, and then with one objective completed, we get 3,000 experience. Banshees are definitely one of the better ghosts that I like. All right, at that, see what our objectives are. And moving on. Photo, firelight, ghost event. All right, we'll take the firelight. Photo, capturing a photo of the ghost is going to be kind of hard. I could take a picture and just keep snapping during the hunt while the ghost is in there. Like, that would be kind of funny, but we're not. It's not necessarily worth it to do all that now. All right. Oh, you're a phantom? Okay. Yeah, 2444, so not too bad. So if you are trying to level up fast, it is a great way to sort of do that. If you have a team, obviously you can get done a little bit faster. Like, I don't have sprint or anything, but it really doesn't matter. Hopefully. So, like, see if this happens, I just go to the hiding spot. Now, if the ghost is here, we're kind of screwed. If it hunted from here. Kind of interesting. I don't know if it's a myling or if it's something else. I couldn't really hear the footsteps. So, like, in this case where we couldn't hear it, like, you could leave, or sometimes I'll try to wait again, just so it's not something that I didn't miss. So we can check for, like, wraith and stuff, because, I mean, we could leave, reset, hope for something easier, just bad RNG, but say at least, what, at most, it's like an extra minute or so there. So it's like I'm not, like, super worried about it. What's our objective? Is it a firelight? Because if so, I can just take one. Motion sensor, incense, ghost event. Okay, well, doesn't really matter then. Alright, so it's Yeah, this one a little bit longer, but this is what I would typically do. Like if that ghost is normal speed, I mean, we couldn't hear it. It might be a miling. If I don't have anything else, I might just assume miling. I do have flashlights off, so I can't really check with a flashlight, obviously. But if so, I'll stand right here, and I have the breaker on, so that way it's easier to see, but also to test for a gen. Sometimes if you know, like right away, you hear the footsteps, I can bring the ghost into the room where we were hiding at and just do the one hunt. But this one's in the basement, so it's kind of annoying. See, like just like that. That's gonna be a gen. So that's why I do that. So that way I can test for a gen. Or is that a Raiju? Good lord. That sounded like it stayed fast. Might be a Raiju. Alright, so it was a Raiju. So I misrepresented Jin there. I would have picked the wrong thing. But I was like, that thing stayed fast. We got a couple objectives there. And we get 3,700 experience. And bring it in. So again, the crucifix is to prevent the ghost from immediately spawning right on top of us. Sometimes it doesn't help. And we're dead. Oh, wait, this is a Dio. Please don't kill me. 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 This is why I'm a pro, by the way. I'm just gonna use this as evidence. Yeah, I've had that happen to me before. Where, like... Hey, the bone. Thank you. Where I get a Dio and then I don't have a smudge, and then I'm like, oh my god, we would have been so dead there. Would have been so dead if there wasn't a Dio. I don't know how we survived that as a Dio. That's kind of amazing. And we got the bone. Let's go me. So obviously this proves I'm a ghost hunting pro, right? Well, you can become a ghost hunting pro by clicking or tapping the screen now. Learn more about how to feel more comfortable and not be as scared during hunts. Learn to identify ghosts during hunts. Thank you so much to all the channel members. Thank you for all the support. Happy hunting, everybody. Let's stop being scared of Phasmo together.